guys and girls, how's it going, and welcome back to another episode of Natural Magic with myself, Lewis. Hope you're brilliant, have yourself a great day as always. We are here, and in the last episode we made ourselves the munch dew. Look at that little guy over there. I'm going to replant some of these saplings actually, because we're starting to make our way through them pretty fast. The only thing that I think I might have to possibly change is I might have to put a piece of cobble up there so the trees don't grow huge, because it's a bit of a pain to get all of them, but hey, that's fine. So let's place all of these guys down. I'm going to go through this at some point. I'm going to try and rejiggle it so that we've got many more saplings and things available for the munch dew to be eating. But it's made us a ton of mana. Let's look in here. Let me get out my wand of the forest, and you'll see, bam, mana. It's pretty good. It's nice. I've been off adventuring around, so this area hasn't been loaded, so it hasn't made like millions, but it's made a fairly decent amount. We've easily made back the mana that we had before when we made the Rune of Gluttony and all of those bits, and there has been some changes to Britannia in newer updates now, so if you make the mana pools now, you actually have to make little baby versions of mana pools, and then you can make these mana pools. Because we already had these, they didn't really get deleted, but yeah, okay, what's the name of it? I can't remember. I'm so used to having just one mana pool, having two mana pools has totally thrown me now. It's a diluted? Yes, a diluted mana pool is the same recipe as a regular mana pool, and then at a 10-to-1 ratio of mana, you get yourself a regular mana pool, so. But they hold barely nothing. Like, I think a regular mana pool holds over 100 times the diluted amount, so it's a fairly large amount. But today, we're going to go and search for a village. Yes, so we're going to go find a village. Before we do that, though, I want to quickly make myself a couple of bits. Now, I noticed down here there was a load of clay, so we're going to grab a load of this, and we're going to make a couple of drinks for the way. Although my iron shovel is about to explode, but that should be fine. There we go. Let's grab all of this. I should really make a mana one. I think I'm going to make myself a mana one of those. Actually, do you know what? Let's just do that now, because that way it will use the mana from my tablet, and I won't have to worry about it all that much. Let's get out my trusty dirty stick, and we'll do this. Hey, there we go. I made myself, very quickly, a Sojourner's Sash, which gives me a speed boost, jump boost, and a step assist, like that, which is kind of cool. You know, I like that. It just makes it easier to get around the terrain. So let's get some iron, and we're going to quickly make ourselves one of these guys. Have I got some in there? No. I saw diamonds, and I thought it was blue, and I thought mana, and then no. Okay, right. Let's grab some of those. Let's get some of this. Let's quickly make one of these guys. And I wanted a shovel, didn't I? There we go. That's loads better. We've even got a bit spare. I don't know why I made two. I think I might have had it in my head that I was making a sword. Alright, let's put these back on there like that. Good stuff. Okay, right, let's go grab the rest of this clay. So we're going to make ourselves some tea, because it'll allow us to get around a little bit faster. I want some speed, because we're going to go find a village, and I have no idea where a village is. I haven't found one yet, and villages can be sometimes a bit of a pain in the bum to find, so I want to be able to get there as fast as possible. So we're going to make some speed boosting awesomeness. That's kind of the plan. And I think that's going to help us out a tad. There's many different types of tea that we can make, but the chocolate tea, or the chocolate stuff is good. Though we can make some pretty cool types of tea. Let's have a look in here. Let's have a look. So if we go in here, we can make ourselves these teas. We can make dandelion tea and such teas. But to be able to do this, we need to make ourselves a cup of water. And before we can do that, we need ourselves a cup, which looks just like this, a burned clay cup. And we have a clay cup, which is clay. So let's make a few of these. So we're going to make some teas, because these are probably going to be nice and handy. So we'll grab a load of teacups. There we go. And let's put them through the furnace. Cool beans. And I think we need to add some bone meal to them after that. So we'll get some bone meal. And we're also going to want some cocoa. So I went into a forest and got myself some of these. So should be able to get ourselves some of this. Yummy. Let's just put one back up there for the time being. We'll take these guys. Good stuff. And we're going to need the cows in a second as well. So I think when we add this and this, we get a cup. Cool. And we're going to turn a few of these into chocolate milk, because that's going to be our little speed boost for today. So let's go get some cows, and we'll get some milk. There we go. And no one likes warm chocolate milk, do they? That's disgusting. So let's cook these guys up. They don't stack, but that's all fine. We'll put that in there for the time being. Good stuff. Now, to make chocolate milk, I think it's just cocoa and warm milk. Well, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Let's have a look. If we put milk, will that bring it up? That looks like it to me. Chocolate milk. Yeah. 2 cocoa powder. Cocoa powder is cocoa. So one of those will give me 4 cocoa powder, which is good. And then we add that with those 2 to get chocolate milk. Cool. Let's do another one of those. Let's do a couple more of those. I'm going to turn the rest of these into clay blocks as well. There we go. I guess we could start doing our flower pots now as well, because those would be pretty funky, wouldn't they? So let's get some of those cooking as well. There we go. Alright, so it's that. And those gives us another one. Let's cook one more up, and we'll turn those into that. And then the rest of these can go on the tree over here. There we go. And I got like tons of wood from those over there, like absolutely loads. So we're going to make a little area in a minute for our villagers. I think that's probably going to be a good way of doing it. There's one more. Good stuff. And those will both give us a 2-minute speed boost. Nice. So added with my speed boost I already have, we should be able to traverse the world fairly fast. Another thing that we can do with these is if we grab some water, so we don't grab that. Actually, we need the bone meal first. There we go. We grab some water. We can add flowers to it as well to give us little flower boosts. Although I think we need to still cook it because, you know, tea needs to be warm, doesn't it? So now there's that. Let's take these. And I was thinking of throwing these like outside the house. So we can have like one there and then like one there. It's like ornamental flowers. That could look cool, I guess. I don't think we need to do much more with them. Let's get some dirt. There we go. Oh man, I stepped on my trap. Let's do this. Oh. There we go. Okay. And we should now be able to put some flowers and things in it. Yeah. Or we could put trees in it. We could use dark oak. I'd kind of like to use acacia, but... or sakura. Pink cherry sounds pretty cool. Let's see if we can do pink cherry. So if we add a... one there. One there. And let's get some bone meal. Because I'm pretty sure they actually grow. And they change from logs into something else. Yeah, there we go. Look, change from logs into posts to make ornamental trees. Very nice. Very nice. I might have to lower these down one, but yeah. I like those. They're cool. Alright, how's our tea doing? So let's add, if we get in a pinch, let's add some roses. So a rose and tea gives us, or do I have to use rose red? Oh, I can't remember if I have to use rose red. Is it rose red? No. Let's have a look. Boiled water with rose bush. Ah, rose bush does that. Huh. I don't think you can do rose bushes with these. No. Huh. We can use dandelions. Let's try doing a dandelion. So a dandelion and that gives us regeneration for 5 seconds. That's kind of cool. And I guess, you know what, we'll just hold on to the spare one. Just leave it as a spare for when we need another one. Let's put it in there. Good stuff. And our clay can probably go in there as well. And my dirty stick can go in there. Alright. Nice. Okay, right, so we've got most of the bits that we need. I think we're going to go and find ourselves a village now. I have no idea which way to search, though. Let's have a sleep. I'm trying to think if there's an easy way to find a village. Oh, there is. I think, maybe. I've never tried using one of these before, but this could work. Let's have a go. So that. And that gives us a village finder. So this is kind of like a ender eye, but it searches villages. Now, I remember using these a long time ago, and they used to search for anything that's kind of a villager. Now, we have got other things than villagers in this, so I don't know whether it's going to actually find a village, but I guess we can find out. So let's give it a go. Is it going to work? Village finder? Go! Be free, village finder. Fly. Fly. No, it doesn't look like it's going to work. Alright, we're going to do it the old school way. We're going to go find us a village. That's going to be a thing. Alright, so which way haven't we been? We haven't really been over that way too far. We came from over there, because that's where we came from, behind that guy. We haven't really been this direction. I haven't found anything over there, so I guess we're going to go this way. Yeah. And I think I've got my angel wings on me. Have I got my wings? My crystal wings? I have. Cool. Alright, let's try some of this. Chop hot chocolate. And we should be pretty fast now. And yeah, it looks like it's doing the trick. Nice. Oh my god, there's a rogue witch. Managed to get... Oh no, I think I stepped on some nettles. Oh, that sucks. Let's quickly eat some of this. Yeah, man. Cool beans. Alright, guys, well, I'm going to go and find me a village. Ooh, is this... this might be the one we found... Yeah, it is. I've already gone through that one. Yeah, I'm going to go find myself a village, and we're going to capture some villagers and bring them back to the base, because we've got ourselves all those emeralds, haven't we? We found like 1,000,000 emeralds from that thing that said, like, drop it on the floor and you will gain yourself emeralds. We got that. So we're going to use all those with some decent traits to see what we get. And I'm kind of looking for one that's going to give me records. If there's anything that's going to give me decent records, that would be kind of cool. I don't even know if villagers can give you records. I know there's the ones from Open Blocks, the Elvis guys, but that's still in beta at the minute, so I'm not going to be adding that. But hey, we might be lucky and find one. So I'm going to keep going this way, guys, and I will be back when I find myself a village. So I'm kind of on the edge of a giant cliff. That's a thing. I was running for a long time, and I didn't find a village. And I saw on my map, look at this place. I have no idea what this is. It looks kind of cool, though. So I thought I'd check it out. And I started climbing the cliff, and then I realised that it actually looks like it's around the side of the cliff, so I could just walk around. But I'm already halfway up now, so I thought, no, I'm going up. And I decided that I would do this legit without using the dirty stick, and then I got bored of doing it, so we're going to use the dirty stick. I didn't really want to use my mana up, but hey, we can probably legit do the rest of it from here. Whoop. There we go. I have an abundance of snow now. Much snow. Right, let's see what this is. I actually have no idea what this is. A lot of the dungeon mods in this are ones that haven't been properly checked out yet. And if you guys are wondering when it's going on the launcher and stuff like that, it's once the terrain generation is sorted out, because that's my main thing at the minute. I'm looking at ways to make the terrain a little bit more fun, you know? It's all good having it all flowery and stuff and beautiful, but you need to have something to adventure towards, don't you? So that's kind of what I'm working on at the minute. Oh! Mr. Spider! There we go. Right. Let's keep going. Wait, we just killed a spider, didn't we? Does that mean I can... Yes! That means I should be able to... Oh, kind of stuck in a wall. Can I? Yeah. Well, that makes life a lot easier, doesn't it? Where are you, you guy? Oh, there's many things in there. Right, let's kill these people. I love how I can hide underneath here. It's alright, they're fighting each other. While they do, we quickly go back into Lewis Fall. And then finish off the winner. The victor. Who won? He's lost his head. Well, there's a fair few bad guys around, isn't there? But this kind of looks cool. I wonder if it's a village, because if it is, I am so stealing all the things. And it looks like it's been built into, like, this place. Actually, do you know what it kind of looks like? It kind of looks like a roguelike dungeon that's open to the world. Come on. There we go. I'm going to get all the hats from doing this. Okay. Oh, there's more. There must be a spawn around here somewhere for this amount of guys to start spawning. But daytime does look like it's about to come up. And I have an inventory full of snow. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some of my snow off the edge. Yes. I really don't want an inventory full of snow. There we go. Oh, I can hear something coming. And I really don't want to be pushed off the edge of that cliff. Okay. They should start burning up anytime soon. Let's get rid of some more of this. There we go. Cool beans. I found myself some fairy mushrooms as well. I had no idea what they do. We make it into a bowl of fairy dust, which is kind of funky, so I guess we'll try some of that at some point. Oh, I can see an iron golem. It means it must be a village area. Sweet. Alright, let's get rid of you. There we go. Now, where... Oh my lord, that is a village and a half. But I have to go back down again. Alright, I'm slowly trying to make my way down without the deaths. Let's do... Oh, let's quickly have some toast. Hold on, what might the tea give me? Regenerate... Oh, it's not really going to help. I don't know if going into a spider's really going to help either, but I guess I could just dig down. Yeah. Oh man, I'm so tempted to... Actually, we can just jump in that water. In the water, that should do the trick. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Hui! Oh, yeah. I wonder how many villagers are going to be down. Oh, my lord. This is villager paradise. It's like... It's huge. Wow. Huh. Huh. Nice. So I wonder what treasure they've got here. Got some iron. First thing you do when you get to a new villager place, loot all the things. I'm definitely going to mark this on the map as well. Let's set this as, just put it village, I guess. There we go. Nice. Some bread. Guess I'll leave that in there. We've got loads of bread. A few other bits. Oh man, this place is insane in the membrane. I wonder if there's any new big old houses around here as well. Let's have a look. Got some cooked pork chops. Nice. Some bread again. I'll take the cooked pork chops. And steak. Oh, nice. I'll take all the steak. Wow, it's a pretty awesome village. Oh, it doesn't look like there's any actual village shops. Now, that's a farm. These guys know how to farm. Nice. I would happily make a way to link here. I might have to make a colourful portal to bring me over to this place. Because it's... Oh! Oh! There's a witch around here somewhere. An evil witch! Okay, right, so we're going to take some villagers with us. But I'm not going to take the actual villager. I'm going to steal their noses. Come with me. Oh my god, this is too good. I'm going to take your nose as well. Thank you very much. And your nose. How many noses have I got? I've collected 6 noses. Yeah. Think of this. Some weird guy just come into your village and snipping off all your noses. Noses? Nose? Noz. Schnozzles. Schnozens. Schnozzles, I think it's the best one. Let's grab all of these. Take all of the noses. See, the iron golems aren't even attacking me because they don't even know what's going on. Like, do we attack the guy that steals people's noses? Is he just mental or something? I don't know. I don't know. But they haven't even got noses. And when you take their nose, it just says, leave me alone. I miss my nose. They no longer want to trade with you, but that's fine. Because this means we don't have to make loads and loads of golden lassos. We can just take all their noses, and then we'll do some cool things with their noses shortly. Let's see if we've got any more. Has he got a nose? No. Any of you got noses? Because they're about to be lobbed off. No, it looks like we've got most of them. Yeah, he hasn't got a nose. He's got a nose. Kill me. Give me your nose. There we go. Okay. You got a nose? You haven't? You've got a nose. Sweet. Alright, so I think that's enough schnozzle wazzle today. Nope. Maybe a couple more schnozzles. He's got a schnozzle. Come here. Give me a schnozzle. Right, we've got 21 villager noses. And we're soon to have a couple more. I want to try and get as many as I can, because it means I don't have to come back here all the time. If I can get up there. There we go. Okay, right, that's enough schnozzle hunting for today. Let's make our way back to base. Best thing. Cool beans. Right, so we've got 23 villager noses. And we've got a load of snow and bits as well. Maybe we should put all of this away. Let's put all that in there. Mushrooms. We've got a load of food. There we go. Got some eggs. That can all go in there. And that stuff. And we managed to claim ourselves a botanical flower. Very nice. Cool. Alright, so let's make a place to put our villagers, I think. So we're going to grab a load of wood. Going to get a load of sticks. And we'll make ourselves a load of fences where we can herd them. Herd them together. Alright, let's get a few more. Good stuff. Cool beans. Alright, so there's that. And let's get a fence. So we've got a way of getting in and out. Cool beans. Right, so where are we going to put our villagers? I'm thinking we could do it over here, maybe? Make an area next to the Whoopentinger. Like, just over here, and then I can make them a small hotel, maybe, later. So let's get rid of these trees. And we'll pop it round here, I think. Yeah. Now, we're not going to have them instantly, because we have to make them first, but it's going to be slightly cool. And I'm not going to do all 23 just yet. There we go. Alright, so I think we're just going to do it like here. Yeah, alright. Let's get these down. So, let's bring it out here. Yeah, it'll be fine. And this can be our villager area in here. Cool beans. Let's get rid of you. And put down our fence. Cool. Alright. Now, all we need to do is a little bit of magic. So let me get a hoe. Because we're going to grow our schnozzles into villagers. I know it just sounds silly, but it's cool. It's cool. Trust me. Right, let's do that. And we'll start planting and schnozzle collecting at the same time. So we'll plant those there and there. Let's do that. Plant some schnozzle wazzles. Good stuff. And we'll start growing our villagers. Look at them. Growing lovely little guys. I can't believe we're growing villagers. Well, I guess this is one way of doing it, isn't it? And we'll get a load of different ones. We got some guys with funky hats. We've got some with the white coats and the regular ones and the darker coats and the lighter coats and the little pinnies. Wow. And these are going to grow and we can use them. There's a Whoopentinger in my fence. That's a thing. Come here. Come here. There we go. Okay, right. So, they're going to grow. Now, I think we can speed up their growing with some bone meal. Let's give it a try. So, Oh yeah, like he's speeding up. It's working. So anything that applies a bone meal effect will speed up the growing of the villagers. That's cool. So I wonder if I can... Oh my lord. Is that speeding up? I can't tell. Is that speeding up my villagers? I don't know. Some are growing faster than others, aren't they? I think having the watered grass makes them grow faster. That guy's almost done. Look, there we go. Got ourselves a villager. And he should. Yeah. Come on, villagers. We'll gain this slot, and then we'll leave it there for now. And we'll see if they have any good trades on them. These guys are almost grown as well. Oh, is he done? Yeah, he is. Cool. They're all starting to do their thing. So, for you guys that are wondering what this is actually from, it's a silly mod, a little fun mod called Villager Nose, and it allows you to trim off a villager's nozzle and grow it, so you can have your own villager garden. How good is that? Right, let's get some emeralds, and we'll see if any of these have any good trades, I guess. There we go. Should we put some music on as well? I think we should. There we go. Alright. Let's see what you guys have got to trade. So he does arrows. Some wool of bat. Wow, that's actually really handy. Our witchery guy. You do clay. Chickens. Diamond swords. What about you? Clay. Wool of bat. That wool of bat guy is actually really good. I'm actually going to take some of that. He was really happy. So we got now clay. And the rest don't really seem to have anything that good. Except for the diamond sword guy, but that's not brilliant. I guess bookcases is kind of handy. Let's see what he does. I give him some bookcases. Books fair. Wow. I think I just got royally stinged just then. Well, there we go, guys. I have shown you how to grow your own villages. Isn't that magic? Nice. Cool beans. Alright guys, so yeah, just a reminder for those that are waiting for the next version to come out onto the AT launcher. I'm currently working on terrain gen. Like I said, that should be fixed fairly soon, and everything will be working fine, and then we will get a version out for you lot, because all the hard parts done. Paperwork's done, all of that sort of stuff's done. It's just making sure everything works now, making sure it's all nice and functioning properly for you guys to play with. I think it's going to be fun. Cool. Alright guys, I'll see you soon for another episode. Have yourself a great day. Have a good one. As always, oh, that reminds me, before I finish, look at my funky villager nose. Isn't that funky? I actually got a little villager nose. And did you know, when you're around emeralds, these guys actually, they bounce up and down. I don't think it'll do it with just this, because I think it needs to be emerald ore, but when they're around, your nose will jump up and down in excitement of emeralds. It's amazing. Too good, too good. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. Have yourself a great day. Have a good one as always. And goodbye.